Hello, let me do some audio notes on notes from a Regicide by Isaac Fellman, which, unfortunately, my last little confessional, I thought I was recording. I was not recording. I was probably all jangled from almost getting whacked by a car. I'm gonna let that go now, but that was what was probably kind of jarred me, and therefore I didn't try and re-record. I think the main things about that were of just how apolitical Etoine is, how political Zafra is, but that his acts, Etoine's acts of doing this portrait, or claiming to do this portrait, were 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 a very propagandist thing. Like his act of doing portraits of the rich, the elite, the electors of this future feudal state in America were very much propaganda, in the sense of just like, how the nobles and the church employed artists in the Renaissance, which this pretty much has that kind of feel of kind of interscene, vicious Renaissance politics, and we're definitely getting, Etoine being a drunk and a liar, and somebody who Zafran says, like, well, I got beaten by these political thugs, but you've also hurt me, in the sense of just being a careless drunk and opening the door into me a couple of times. And you wonder how, there's that emotional damage, there's the emotional damage of lying to her. And indeed, they do split up, because it's just like, I can't, you lie to me, and I can't stand that. And being someone who's been a liar of my own and gotten turfed because of it, that resonates. That resonates with me, of lying to someone you love, and how much that hurts and damages them and damages yourself too. So, yes, we've gotten all that. We've definitely gotten, like, the politics, the more of the politics, like the small revolution, and now the great revolution. The small revolution, and how Etoine keeps on getting scooped up by Stefan, this authoritarian dictator, and said, like, oh, I see that you're a cunning guy, and you're planning all this kind of, basically, he's like, you're a crazy fucking paranoiac dude. But it's like, no, I'm going to get you to, now I see you're not so bad, you're going to do stuff for me, you're going to design this mosaic in this grand opera house or something like that. And it opens, and then there's a fire, which Zafra and her people are a part of, and it burns it down. And he kind of stumbles out from that, and they set up a free state within it, and it hasn't killed Stefan, and they're surrounded, but it's like it's this nameless state, which it's significant that it's nameless, because all of this, it's always called Stephensport. It's always named after their place is always named after their tyrant, basically. So it being nameless is like, we're free free for this certain number of months. Makes me think of like the French Commune or stuff like that. And yeah, yeah, it and within this, there's very much their bodies. We get a lot of stuff, reflection of their bodies, their their altered bodies, their unfamiliarity of their of of how they hold themselves, like that they've slouched to appear either less tall in Zafra's case, or slouched to kind of hide his chest before he gets a nun who's kind of been taking kind of surgical courses by correspondence, which turns out with a mentor of a fellow who is going to be Marino, who is going to become Griffin's boyfriend, lover, husband. It's in New York, a New York that is now ancient New York. Yeah, it's a very complicated book. Beautiful. It's beautiful. I'm still not quite sure what the fuck's up with the electors. Like, are they dead? Are they not dead? Are they some kind of weird animated corpses? Or not even animated corpses, but preserved corpses? It's just like, it's bizarre. And I'm not clear on what the fuck's going on there. This is a book that will take a definite rereading in text form, because it's just gorgeous, and lovely, and very physical, very visceral, of just these mostly trans characters, and how they move through the world, how they want to be, who they want to be, who they just are, and how they shape themselves to be what they are. On this cis guy, I've got no fucking clue what I'm talking about, but it's gorgeous, and I need to study it more. Yeah. All right. Well, that is my very jumbled audio notes of Notes from a Regicide by Isaac Fellman. More videos later.